What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the TCG Empire YouTube channel. Today we are going over Trash Deck Thursday. If you're new here, you're not sure what it is, it's where we take the deck of the week and pair it against its worst possible matchup. So this week we're taking a look at Mewoscarada EX again, but we're actually pairing it in more of a box version. We're going to be playing Raikou in it, so that way you can hit weakness on Flying Pikachu, and you can escape rope and then, boss. We're playing Galarian Zapdos, so that way you can hit the Arceus for weakness, and because they do play all Vs, you can use Thunderous Kick, usually for 1 energy. And then we have the Meowscarada, which can hit weakness on the Umbreon VMAX. So kind of the same intuition of Meowscarada against Turbo Dark, but it's a little bit more boxy. And to classify that box, we are playing 4 DTE, so that way you can attack with Arceus if you need to, and Meowscarada. And then we're also playing Luminous Energy. The reason I have Luminous in here is because it covers the 1 of required energy type for Galarian Zapdos as well as Raikou. And then you can attach a grass, and even better, if you attach 2 Luminous Energy to something like Meowscarada, they just count as 2 colorless energy then, so you can still attack and you don't have to deal with the -20 from DTE. So overall, super solid list. We're playing the 1/1 Arceus just to use its V-Star, so that way we can search some cards. But yeah, as always, thank you guys for watching today's video. Deck list will be right here. If you do enjoy today's video, smash that like button, subscribe, turn on post notifications. Otherwise, I'll catch you guys in tomorrow's Final Standings Friday. Alright, guys. So we're going to be playing Meowscarada box. Let's see what we can do against Zach, who is playing Arc Flying Pika with Umbreon. So we should have a relatively good matchup. We can attack as soon as turn 2, depending on what we start with. We hit weakness on everything. Now, hitting weakness might not be, the most relevant thing, but at the end of the day, it definitely helps when it comes to, certain numbers and stuff. So we have a super aggro list. And looking at this start, that is not bad at all. So we'll start Raikou, that way we have access to Fleet-Footed. And we do get mulligans as well, which is good. So we can see what he starts. Honestly, our course of action is probably just going to be to probably sack one of these Bidoofs off. And we do get Beach Court as well, which is good. So if we can top deck something like VIP Pass, that'd be great too. So he has 2 Vs in play, so we should be okay. So we do get a DTE, so the first thing we'll do is Fleet-Footed. So we did get Ultra Ball. Ultra Ball can grab us Lumineon. Trying to think if there's anything that we really want to search for right now. Because right now we can't one-shot the Arc. So I think what we're going to have to do is we will sack off one of these Bidoofs. And then next turn we can Fleet-Footed, and then we can KO the Arceus. So holding on to this Ultra Ball I feel comfortable with doing. I mean, next turn we do have access to Fleet-Footed, and we also have access to basically everything else that we might need. Now if he chooses to go get his 1 of Path, might be a little bit annoying, but I think he's going to have to find a switch and something from there. And he is only hitting 180, so he can't one-shot the Raikou yet, so we seem like we're doing pretty okay. To hit the Umbreon for weakness, though, we are going to have to make sure that we can power up a Meowscarada. So we'll see how this goes. As long as he doesn't put Path in play and another V-Star or another V. If he puts a V in play and doesn't put Path into play, we should be okay. So there's the switch. There's Ultra Ball. Let's see what he chooses to grab here. I should have attached the Luminous Energy, but it's okay. We're still forcing him into kind of an awkward spot. So he is using Dark Signal. He's not going to be able to one-shot us. He's only going to be able to hit for 180. Oh, there's the Choice Belt. And Trinity Nova. So we can't one-shot the Arceus yet, but we can still kind of try to set up our board, and depending on how his hand looks, we'll still be in a decent spot. He did use his V-Star though, and he doesn't have another Umbreon in play, so unless he has Boss, he won't be able to bring up the Zapdos if we choose to get it. So we do get another DTE, which isn't very helpful, like, at all. So I think what I'm gonna have to do is Ultra Ball. I'm gonna have to get rid of a DTE, and then I guess we can get rid of, I'm trying to think. I play 4 Luminous, but I'm not sure how many are in the deck still. I think we're just gonna have to go here. Let's see how many Luminous are in here. So we do have a Luminous left. So we have 3 left, which is good. So use Lumineon. The Lumineon. We'll grab Iono just so that way we can keep some of these cards in deck. And then we'll go from there. So we do get Nest Ball as well as Arceus V-Star, which isn't bad. So, let's see. We'll grab the Arceus V-Star, and then if he puts another V in play, then that means we can promote Lumineon, go from there. So, just so that way I can potentially get some damage off, I'm going to attach the grass here, and then we'll just pass. And then if he puts another V in play, we'll be able to one-shot the Arceus. And then we should be okay from there. There's the Path to the Peak. Thankfully, we have the other Beach Court in hand. So, interesting. So he is just going for the knockouts. So we'll just have to promote Arceus. So we did top deck the DTE, which is good. So we can go DTE, Beach Court, and then we can Starbirth. And with Starbirth, I think we're going to grab Zapdos. I think I'm going to... do I grab Zapdos or do I not? That's the tough situation here. I think what I'm going to have to do is we'll grab Sprigatito, and then we'll grab... we'll grab Iono, just to put him to a couple less cards. We do get actually quite a bit of good cards. Providing that he hits the boss, I'm going to be in a really awkward spot. Let's see. We'll Ultra Ball, get rid of Nest Ball, and we'll get rid of the Luminous, because I know I have 2 more in deck. Then we'll go Bibarel. We'll use Bibarel's ability. And we did get the Zapdos, which is good. So we do potentially have a way to pivot next turn. Yeah, I think we'll just hit 150. And then there's no Vs that we can accelerate to right now, so I'll just leave the energy in there. Because we do have Boss, so if we can hit Boss DTE, then we should be okay. There's the Nest Ball. Let's see what he grabs with Nest Ball. If he grabs another V, okay. So there's the Trinity Nova for 210. I think I need to bench the Zapdos regardless right now, and then we can see if we can find the Sprigatito, or find the DTE from there. So we do get Ultra Ball, so I think we're just going to go for a fresh hand of 5. So we can Ultra Ball, get rid of the VIP Pass and the Ultra Ball. We can grab the Meowscarada, Rare Candy into the Sprigatito. We'll Bibarel first. Okay, we get Switch, and we also get Research, which is good. Let's see. I don't want to... I need to try and dig so that way I can swing, because if I knock out this Arceus with my Arceus, then he is going to be able to KO. So I think I just have to go for it. So we'll Research. So we don't hit the DTE, but what we do hit is the Luminous Energy, which means we can retreat Luminous, KO, and then he has to have another Umbreon. Otherwise, we're in a pretty good spot. Let's see what's prized. So nothing of real importance is prized. So, yeah, we're just gonna have to attach and then retreat the DTE off. Go to Zapdos, and then we'll just have to hit for 310. And we can just get rid of the double turbo. We'll take 2 prizes, and then hopefully we can next turn get some form of consistency going. Because if he only hits us for 160, if we find a way to... Oh, I should have put 20 damage on the Umbreon. That's a misplay on my end. Okay, if we top deck a supporter, let's see. If I want to thin my hand and kill this, I can go -1. Okay, so there's a nest ball, so I can go -1, -2, -3, potentially draw 1 card. That's still so iffy. So he's using main look for 30. So we do get the DTE, which is perfect. That was actually like the top deck that we needed. So what we'll do is we'll use Bouquet Magic. And we'll go 30. And then we can go Escape Rope. We can go into the Meowscarada, attach, Artisan, Industrious Incisors for 1, so we get Luminous, which isn't going to do much, but it's all good. So we'll do 80. And he can come up and potentially hit us for 160, but it's still going to put him in an awkward spot. And if we can hit boss, then we'll be okay. And if we can continuously thin our hand, we'll be in a even better spot. So it does get Spiritomb down, which does shut off Zapdos. So if he benches another Arc, sadly we won't be able to kind of get away with it, but it's nothing too crazy. So let's see. Let's see what the top deck is. So we do get boss. That means boss can KO this. I don't think there's a way he can one-shot us. So we take 3. And then maybe Alakazam in 1. Well, let's see. If I KO this Umbreon. Then he brings this one. He has to bring this one up. And it gets rid of the boss potential. So yeah, that's fine. Because we only hit 180. Yeah, I think I have to go for this one and then just hope to go for the game next turn. This Luminous Energy is kind of dead, so we'll just go Luminous on Arceus, and then Industrious Incisors. We get another DTE, so let's hit for 400, take 3 prizes, and then see what we can do next. So 1, 2, 3. So we do get a boss and a grass energy. So providing he doesn't find a boss next turn, we should win. There's the Hawlucha. There we go, Sprigatito and Bibarel. Painful Spoons. He's moving it all to the Bidoof. So as long as he doesn't have... Okay, so there's the Moonlight Blade for 80. And then we just have the game here, so we can just use the Bouquet Magic. We'll just do 30 to the Spiritomb, and we'll take the Spiritomb out for the game. So there's the Spiritomb, and then we can use Scratching Nails for 200, taking our last prize card. Really solid game, I'd say. It was pretty close, pretty good. So, yeah, it was kind of risky in the beginning, but we kind of pulled through. So, as always, I want to thank you guys for watching today's video. If you did enjoy it, smash that like button, subscribe, turn on post notifications. Otherwise, I will catch you guys in tomorrow's episode of Final Standings Friday.